Hello?
Yeah. Hello.
Okay, so I understand what you're saying that we sin no longer have dominion over us now.
Right.
And I agree with that, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't see or I don't understand. So can you clarify how does this say that Paul no longer sinned just because sin no longer had dominion over him? And we know that sin brings forth death, the flesh produces death, and she said that when she was speaking to the others. And so, like, I don't understand. Could you clarify how does this equate to Paul not sinning any longer just because it doesn't have dominion? Because when it says that it doesn't have dominion, that means that
1534. Okay.
when it says that it doesn't have dominion, um, what I believe that it means is that we aren't subjected to the flesh, and we aren't subjected to sin because it won't rule over our bodies like it said in Romans 6. But
Right.
how does that equate to him not sinning any longer
Yeah.
because sin
Okay.
doesn't rule?
So that's why I asked. So, do you believe that Paul would not have practiced hypocrisy?
Do I believe? Yeah, I believe that he wouldn't practice hypocrisy.
Okay, good. So, if he were to tell people to stop sinning, that's because he would have had to live that life.
A life
Right.
of not sinning.
Right. If he were to tell people to stop sinning, that is because he would have had to tell people to live that life. If he wasn't practice what he was preaching, he's being a hypocrite.
Okay, but in the Greek, you guys had mentioned First John chapter 3:6. There was another passage as well. Um,
Wait, hold
when
on, hold on. We were talking about Paul. What are you
Yeah,
gonna? Are you finished with that? Have you conceded from that? Because Paul he preaches, he tells people to stop sinning.
I
So
know I'm not running away from it. Could you just take a minute to hear me out? Because I'm going to reference to a phrase that you said. The
I don't
phrase.
know. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I just don't understand why you would go somewhere else when you just asked me how do I know if Paul stopped sinning, and I gave you an answer, and then you just ran somewhere else. I don't understand why would you do that?
I'm telling you that I'm not running. You're just not letting me finish.
Okay, go ahead, finish.
Yeah, I'm referencing the phrase when you said stop sinning. Um, and I'm just cross-referencing. Can we not cross-reference in the Bible?
What do you mean cross reference?
I'm using other passages that has the same literary devices in the Greek because they all mean the same when they say the phrase "stop sinning" is the Greek word um, hermenetai. You can take a look at it, and the Greek word hermenetai.
Hey, you went off the app, man.
Yeah, I'm right here.
I can't hear you when you're off. I'm just letting you know.
Yeah, I'm just trying to look at my notes, but the Greek word hermenetai, it's a present continuous. It means to stop a habitual pattern of sin.
Mm.
And if it means to stop a habitual, and you can take a look at it. If you
Yeah,
use,
because it doesn't mean that.
we'll take. I have it. I have it right here
Can
on
I
log.
tell you why and how it doesn't mean that?
I I don't want you to tell me. I would prefer that you show me it because I'm
I
reading
can
this.
show you. I can literally show you. I can show you in the Greek.
Yes, can you?
You know what poie means or poi?
Why? No, I'm not sure.
It means to practice, and the Bible uses that word practice because there's a Greek word for people who are practicing sin. You see, if sin, if hermenetai always meant a practicing of sin, you would not use the word practice before it.
I didn't said practice. I said a habitual. Yeah, well, I did said
That's the
practice.
same. A habitual is the same as practice. It's the same.
So why is it in the Greek then? Why
It's
is it in the
not.
Greek? And what do you
It's
mean it's
not in the
not?
Greek. That's what I'm saying. The word poe is not in the Greek. That's what I'm saying.
I didn't use the word play. I used the word hermenetai.
I know oh my goodness. What I'm telling you is that your understanding of hermenetai, it does not mean habitual sin. It doesn't mean that. If it did mean that, you would not connect it with poie because you would say practice sin. That makes no sense. Sin, hermenetai, means sin. It is
The
singular.
the word hermenetai has never been associated with the word poye.
Yes, it has.
Can you show me it?
Yes. First John.
No, I mean the Greek, not the
Uh,
English.
dude, that's what I'm saying.
Uh-huh.
First John,
Uh-huh.
chapter 3. Which one is it? Whichever one it is. It's
8.
8. Right, it's 8.
Okay, so what you're saying is that the word the word hermenetai cannot be used before the word poye?
No, I'm not saying that. I'm
So
saying that if the word hermenetai already entails that it's a practice of sinning or habitual sin or a lifestyle of sin, you would not use poie, which means practice, which means habitual, which means continuous. So you wouldn't say continuous sin. You wouldn't do that.
but they're two separate sentences. What do you
No, they're used in the same sentence. They're used in the same sentence.
the one who practices sin of okay, I'll read from verse 5 to verse 8. And you know that the one was revealed in order that he may take away sins, and in him there is no sin. Everyone who resides in him does not sin. Everyone who sins has neither seen or known him. Little children, let no one deceive you. The one who practices righteousness is righteous, just as the one who is righteous. The one who practices sin is of the devil, because the devil has been sinning. That's two different points that he's giving. So it's not practice if it's two sentences and two different points. If you get what I'm saying.
No, hold
One,
on.
one is an expansion. It's
It
the
says
expansion.
okay. So in First John chapter 3 verse 8, right?
Mhm.
It says if you're reading the Greek, it says the one who practices poien
Mhm.
sin, and it's right there, right under it, hamartian. So it's a poien hamartian. Those two are right beside each other in First John chapter 3 verse 8. They're right beside each other.
1 second.
Okay. Do you
But
see it?
they're not though.
Huh?
They're not though.
What do you mean they're not? What are you saying?
They're not besides one another.
Yes, they are. They're right beside each other.
Literally looking at it.
What in First John chapter 3 verse 8, the one who practices sin, you don't see that?
Yes.
So you see practice and sin together.
Okay. What was your point about practicing sin again?
The whole point that I'm making, and I'm gonna have to end it after this, man, because I can barely hear you. The whole point I'm making here is that you said that sin entails that you're practicing something. You're saying that's what you said. Harmonitai or hamartian is it already entails that you're practicing something. And what I'm saying,
It is in the present tense. It means
yes,
habitual.
yes, and you're saying it means habitual. Hamartian does not mean habitual. It does not mean habitual. It just means a singular sin. That's what it means in Greek. And the reason why I'm saying that it obviously means that is because if you put poie hamartian, that would make no sense. You would be saying someone who's already practicing sin. That doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make sense to put practice next to sin if sin, the word hamartian, already entails that you practice it. If you don't understand, I'm sorry, but I gotta let you down.